the good life. What we miss during the lockdown, what the majority of us, of the mass of the people outside there missed, is that we are our own savior. No any spiritual being is up there. And they said that in religion, that the Jesus, there's Allah, there's Buddha, there's other religion concepts, that they are there, that they are saving us in one way or the other. As we can see, the lockdown have showed us, it should have opened many of us eyes, but many people still refuse to really heed and really wake up and open their eyes of the moment that have come and still knocking around the doors in our various environment. We can see even some worship centers have opened, and upon all they are still wearing masks into those worship centers. I don't know what they mean by that. Why did they even get back to those worship centers? That they told them during the hard time, during the time that they really need these things, these people that they are worshiping. The lockdown should have told them that time they said those places are not important. Those places cannot help. Those places cannot render help to the case of the virus. And I remember they said God is a healer, Allah is a healer, Jesus Christ is a healer. And the remaining ones, the remaining religion, they are the prophets are healers. Now it's a bit disgraceful for people actually going to those worship centers, and when they are into those buildings, they are still on with their mask. It's a bit disgraceful. It's not a bit, it's very, very disgraceful for those people, prophets. It should be a disgrace to the prophets of everyone's that still go to those buildings to seek some healing powers, to seek for some direction. If those prophets, if those healers can't heal people or stop that death, the death toll that went on, as they showed us, they should have done some things, but people refuse because people are still deep down, people are still dug into those dogma. What we should have paid attention to during this lockdown is that we are in control of our life. When we learn to listen to ourselves, we find out that we are the one in control of our life, nobody else. Like they said in the Bible, I am. That I am is whatever you say you are. After that phrase, I am, that is what you are. If it is a negative thought or negative person that you thought you are, you will be that. If it is a positive person, a positive attitude that you are, you will be that. So know that we are really creating what we become. What to become. We are creating what to become out there by we communicating to ourselves. When we're in that free time, when we're in those our calmness state, when we really come to know that we are our own God, we are our own devils. All our thoughts and actions that we do is from our head. is from the things that we think that is right or wrong. Nobody is doing any evil thing outside there. What the people miss during the pandemic is that we are the system. People always say that the system is not good, the system is bad, the system is evil. But why not knowing that we are the one in collection, all of us, we are the system. From every nook and corners of the world, from the poor to the rich, from the young to the old, we are the system. So what we allow the system do is what we will see outside our world. And as you can see, during the pandemic, military police were sent out. Let me ask them, if they say everybody should stay indoor, what gave those military and police permission? Or did the virus give them permission to go out, whereas everybody are locked into their house? That I will leave it for you to answer it for yourself. Try to ask yourself that question. Did the virus give those military and police to go outside there to start parading their truck? And me, I came to realize that those truck, those vans, military vans and police vans, controlling a skater, were just to make everybody to lie low and accept the lockdown state that the big brothers, those one on top, what they said everybody should do together. So when we try to disobey, when we try to live our own life, when we try to be sovereign, those military and the police, they will punish you in one way or the other. In Africa, they are more rude. Me, I'm an African, so I know what is happening there. In Africa, they are more rude. They physically punish you. Some of them, they will go to the extent of even shooting the individuals that try to disobey what is out in the public. Here in Europe, they give them fine to pay. They give them fine to pay, even though they know that they are not working, no money, but they just give them that fine to pay so that they will obey in one way or the other. So we are the system, we don't know what is really happening. So that is why I advise every one of us to start paying more attention to what is really happening, to see that we are one. Even though there's like 500 maps, there's 500 flags outside there. Whenever I see those flags on the internet, I'm always, wow, this is all for confusion, this is all for separation, this is all for causing chaos and trouble. Also hatred. Wherever you were born, they will give you flag. They will give you your nationality and so on. So when we try to say we are from this place, that one is from this place, the separation of we the people begins like that. So what we missed are all this. What we miss is that people by now are waking up. People's eyes are starting to wake up, are starting to see that life is not as we thought. Life is not as they really thought it was before. That is what most of us we missed. Many people are realizing that our life is in our hand. That money, those paycheck, those money that we think that is all that we need in this life, that we don't need any other thing else. When the numbers of those pandemics started rising, all of us, many people start to realize that there's more to life, that it's not only about this money. It's not only about this money that is all. There's love that we should all have. And I remember the Facebook actually brought out those emojis of a emoji hugging a love symbol. So that is care. We need more care in this world. We need more care. Whatever you are, always show your care. And when you care, you don't want to see anything wrong happening to your neighbor or you yourself. You starting from yourself. What we missed, what people missed during this lockdown is that food are meant for us to have, to cultivate by ourselves. But if the system, we accept that, okay, this supermarket or these people, this few group of people, they should provide food for us. We realize that no, this is all a trap. We ought to have our own plant part where we plant our crops. We have to have our little farm where we plant the ordinary food that we can plant and harvest when we want to eat it. That is the food for you. So people realize that there's food that we must cater for our food. Food is the most important thing in life. It's not gold, it's not money, it's not those paper check. So because money are created by us, by the people. Money is not part of nature. Nature is all we need. Nature is all we have all need, and nature is what we will still need. And nature is where we return to when we have finished our journey here on earth. When we have laid the good example in the world for everybody to train, and for every one of, and for many people, and for many loved ones to remember us of. Our little young ones, they must have a memory of us that we live and we shared a good example for them to live, so that the whole world will be gradually go into that care state and love. And with love, we bring true justice. Nobody marching on others with their feet on their head. All of us, we treat each other equal. That is it. We'll speak later. I want to just shed light on this event. I don't want it to pass by. So catch you later, guys. We'll speak later, family. If you are new, you are welcome. Feel at home. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this topic. The good life.